we can find stability in anchor. Love can act like a lighthouse. And just as the phoenix rises from the ashes, so too does hope. What do the three have in common? Been sitting in this meditative state, and these are the analogies that are coming to me. And I can't help but feel if you've been called to this, there is a balance between reactive and response. Finding harmony and grace versus stumbling and tumbling. It is a moment of setting forth boundaries, not to make a statement to another, but for your higher self. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if this is a pause in a relationship, a call to spirit to put a pause, or just an energetic misalignment. But I definitely want to go deeper. I want to welcome you back or to the channel. I'm Crystal and I do readings for the collective. I've been sitting in meditation trying to get this energy, and I'll say energy is very intimate, so thank you. I don't take it lightly, and I'm always honored to give a message. And I hope I can deliver on this, because I think the energy I'm actually picking up on is very telltale in that it's kind of coming in fragments, and it's scatty. It's like got static almost attached to it, with the underlining of that hope being a lighthouse, or hope being a part of the phoenix, hope, love being a lighthouse, and an anchor being the stability. Something has got you a bit out of alignment of what's really being called to you. So we're going to just dive deep. We're going to go through some tarot, and then we'll finish with the oracle card, and hopefully gain some clarity for both of us. So let's begin. We'll call on the love we are, the light that we are. Archangels, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, higher self, spirit guides, and only that is the highest good, highest love, highest perspective to help lead us through this. So, to begin, to get a better understanding, I'm going to ask what is actually going on. I want to know the current energies of what, if you've been called to this, gotta trust that there's something there for you. And it comes out, wow, immediately. We got 4 of Cups in reverse and 5 of Cups in reverse. And I'm lighting up. I'm lighting up. You're seeing something that I don't think you've ever seen before. Holy shit. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups is recognizing the divine handing you an opportunity that you may have overlooked once before. 5 of Cups in reverse is seeing the 2 cups that have always been there and looking beyond the 3 cups that I've already spilled. Having a new profound awareness. Underlying energy is the Magician. A new profound recognition that you have always been in control. Ooh, and I'm getting this, and perception plays. Your perception of this is predominant in how it will unfold. Going back to this friction of trying to find an elegance and grace to set boundaries and finding harmony. So what's actually going on? Let's ask that. What is the actual circumstance, situation? Give me a better idea. You're seeing things from a different point of view. You're seeing it from a higher point of view. You are seeing things for the first time, probably more clear than you ever have. I am lit up. Yes, you are. Beautiful. So what's actually what's actually going on. What are the challenges? What is actually going on here, Spirit? Temperance in reverse. Knight of Swords. Oh, that's a lot of Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. The actual challenge. The actual challenge, I feel like, is finding discipline to tame your own temper, if you will, actually, like genuinely, I feel that, and not fall back into old ways for the Ace of Pentacles. It's not about, it's about approaching it for the first time from a different point of view, with love and with grace, but standing true to yourself, being able to move swiftly and in your authority with the Queen of Wands. Being paired with the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance in reverse, it is this knowing from a higher perspective, whatever that may be, of how to go about this, but I don't know that you've ever implemented it or actually practiced it. It is this trying to restrain yourself from the necessary need of reaction, if you will, to learning to lead by response through wisdom, which I think you have gained by having a new perspective, by being able to see things from a different point of view, seeing that Spirit is offering something divine to you. So what is really going on? I feel like, okay, so that answers like the challenges. What do your challenges? Challenging information. Let me ask this. Spirit's point of view, what's going on? Spirit, fill me in. Give me a clearer view. From a higher point of view. How Spirit sees what's happening. Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. Again. From a higher point of view, what's happening? Higher point of view. Six of Wands just came out, but it came in reverse. It's a lot doing. Keep on. Higher point of view, Spirit. That's beautiful. And underlining energy, 10 of Cups. You are on your way to your true happiness. This isn't, maybe in times past you've allowed your ego and your pride to take the reins, right? So Six of Wands, that's usually a victorious card, but it's also very ego-driven. This is being humble. I feel like you are stepping into humility. Two of Wands in reverse. With direction, with knowing. It's not mapping out anymore. You've already decided. And you want to do it right. Spirit sees you doing it right. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Our slowest knight of the deck. But he tends to every detail. And nothing is ever misstepped. You're on the right track. That's beautiful. So let me ask this. What blocks or interferences, other than we already know, of old behavior, past behavior, being reactive versus being responsive? What blocks may you need to know about? or that you need to be aware of? What do you not see? What do you not see? Good. Keep it. Okay. What you don't see. There's a few ways I can read this. As you step into your power with whatever the situation is that you are no longer waiting around for someone to make you happy. You are no longer waiting around for outsource validation. Whatever is shifted in this dynamic, you are no longer waiting around, right? 3 of Wands in reverse. You're not waiting for your ships. You're going to create your way. You're going to make your own ship and go. And what I don't think you see in that is how strong you're actually becoming. We have the Knight of Wands, but what stands out in this card to me is the man, woman, the shadow with the weights. So a wounded warrior, typically, right? But that's what creates wisdom. It's what creates strength, the difficulty. It's like the muscle. It only gets stronger the more times it's ripped. Fragments of that muscle, right? This is building character. This is building wisdom. This is building, I don't even think you know, like how much by stepping in your power that you are becoming a version of yourself your only past self would have begged to have been able to represent. You're doing it. Moreover, what you don't see, we have the moon and the sun. What you don't see coming. It's interesting, right? The moon is the fears, the things that, because we can't see everything, and the moon casts shadows, our illusions, our deceptions. But with the sun, all is shown. Nothing hides in the dark. I'm hearing your intuition will be validated. The things that you don't see, that have been in the dark, all will come to light. And I feel like for many of you, again, this is not about who's right or wrong. It's about wisdom. It's about grace. It's about humility. And by honoring your intuition, honoring that side of yourself, your higher self that you fully don't recognize, or else becoming that person, that role model that you would love to have shown up for yourself, you are doing that. And in it, you not only are becoming stronger, but there's this, I feel like you're also going to be trusting, going forward, you're going to learn to trust your intuition. You're going to learn to show up, you're learning to show up for yourself. I'm trying to remember a quote, but it's like you've become the person your younger version only idolized. I don't think you see that, but that's who you're becoming. So let me ask, what is the advice? What kind of advice does Spirit have for you? Sorry, I got these cards. There's some cards that have been Judgment and the Fool are turned up on the wrong side of my thing. Judgment and Fool is the awakening to a brand new start, brand new journey. What's the advice? Maybe that was the advice. the way they came out. The way they were flipped over. Advice. Advice from Spirit. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and Seven of Cups. Ace of Cups in this manner. Oh, I'm listening. As you love yourself, as you show up for yourself, as you demonstrate and love yourself the way you've always needed to be loved, right? You teach others to do so. The Hierophant. You raise the bar, and either people will step up to it or they won't. And the Seven of Cups, you always have a choice. Use your discernment. And there's a flip side to this I'm getting. A different point of view or advice, or maybe understanding or recognition. As you love yourself, demonstrate that of what you expect, but not only expect, deserve. You also call in a higher commitment to those around you that can match that frequency. At the end of the day, it's ultimately going to be your choice. Look at him, he's looking at the Seven Cups. He's got his pointer, he's pointing towards them, using his free will to choose what he accepts and what he doesn't. So let me ask, what's the potential outcome of whatever you're dealing with? Stay true to where, yes, definitely stay true. Oh, wow. Page of Swords just came in reverse with the Queen of Cups just kind of flipped out. The way I'm reading this, and it just flipped out. I didn't even get finished shuffling. The Page of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups, that is, but the way I'm reading this, either, I feel like this is the way you would have reacted or your old behavior. Page of Swords in reverse, it's like almost stalking other people to, geez Louise, there's this energy. A lot of people do it, and I never really fully understand it because like I always kind of feel like it's torture to yourself, like you're torturing yourself, like with an X. This is just the analogy. This is the energy that comes to mind with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. That feels like this, an old energy, maybe an old behavior that you are rising out of, like stalking people's pages and fake profiles and to see what somebody is up to and trying to. By the way, like half the time people have their profile is all fake anyway. Like, oh, look at my happy world. Some of them are happy, but you know what I mean. Rarely do you see people putting up their real challenges. So it's like, maybe this is your old behavior you're putting behind. You're outgrowing that. Or potentially whoever you're dealing with may still be in that vibration, maybe doing that to you. That's how I read it. So what's the actual potential outcome? Let's do this and then we'll pull an oracle card for you. Oh, geez. Yeah. I think it is so we got the King of Cups. Oh my goodness. And the King of Pentacles underlining energy in reverse. and King of Cups in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups I also had fall out in reverse. But it's also clarified with the 10 of Wands in reverse. It is literally putting your old self to rest. Being emotionally reactive rather than responding. Having the resources to love somebody, but never showing up adequately. That old behavior, whether that's something that you would accept or used to give, caused a lot of weight and friction that you would carry on your back. No more. I think that's the friction I'm picking up on. It's beautiful. It goes right back to this beautiful, like, beginning energy. The 5 of Cups and 4 of Cups in reverse. You're seeing things through a completely different lens. And because of that, I think you're graduating and you're leveling up. Let's go ahead and end with the Oracle card. Calling in the love of we are, the light what we are. Archangels, and masters. Yourself, Holy Spirit. And thou highest good. Realize I said that prayer twice. I actually say it 3 times because I do it before I set meditation. But there's nothing wrong calling in our spirit guides all the time, right? Clearing the energy, making sure it's clear. If this has resonated with you at all, I want, like, if you would, drop me a like and subscribe by letting me know. Commenting if you dare choose. I love seeing our community grow. Brothers and sisters from all around the world. It's absolutely beautiful. And I don't think I've ever had this Oracle card, ever, in any of my readings. So let's see what it has to say. Move boldly into a golden future. Children naturally trust their innate curiosity and divine guidance. As they move boldly with their natural environment, they gain confidence as they learn how to become proficient at simple tasks, and then begin to master the more difficult ones. Each situation we experience makes us stronger. That's what we were saying earlier. We start to learn that boldness and confidence are helpful approaches to life. Not to be confused with arrogance, boldness is a beautiful thing to behold when it's divinely inspired. Watching a master artist at work is captivating. As they boldly carve, mold, or paint, the shapes magically appear and patterns emerge. We sometimes find ourselves in situations where we need to think or act in bold manners. We can pray for more confidence, or what I like to call God confidence. God confidence. Because when the powerful Spirit of God is working through us, all things are possible. God confidence means that you have supreme confidence in God, handling anything that comes your way. Affirmation: trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. But overall, move boldly into a golden future. That is where you're headed. I think it goes back to that energy. You're becoming that one person that you used to put on a pedestal and would have only admired to become like, and you are becoming. I'm butchering it, I know it. Anyway, I want to say thank you for allowing me to tap into your world. And if you've made it this far, give me a like, subscribe, please, because I love to see our community grow. Thank you for letting me tap into your world. Stay courageous. Stay grounded. Respond before you react. Allow a space so you can find a beautiful alignment. And now, until next time, I love you guys so much. Namaste.